Welcome in, welcome all to another edition of TGPW, the Gorilla Position Wrestling, the most unprofessional professional wrestling in Fire Pro Wrestling. I, of course, am your host, The Swink, and we are coming at you with part 3 of That Deathmatch Show 3. It is the semifinals and finals of TDS3, That Deathmatch Show 3 tournament. The winner of the tournament will go on later on in this show to face the TGPW Deathmatch Champion, Aeroboy, for the title. That'll be coming up in our main event. But right now, in the semifinals, we've got Zandig versus Abdullah, the Butcher. In addition to the 3 tournament matches and the championship match, we've got 4 other big matches coming your way in this show. Right there, Zandig sent into the fluorescent bulbs as Abdullah the Butcher bites away at the forehead of the ultraviolet icon. Suplex by Zandig, goes for a cover. Is that enough? No, just a 1 count. Abdullah kicking out. Gonna take more than that to put down the madman from the Sudan. Abdullah. He got here by defeating Jun Kasai and Freddy Krueger, aka Nightmare Freddy. Zandig got to this point by defeating Thunder Horse in the opener. 2.9 kick out. Big kick out by Zandig. I thought the match might be over right there, but Zandig got here by defeating Super Leather in the quarterfinals. Abdullah was a runner-up in TDS2. Can he win TDS3? No. Not right there. He got to the finals of TDS2 before losing to Aeroboy, who is the current champion. You know Abdullah wants to get back to the final, win the tournament, and face Aeroboy again. There's the elbow from Abdullah. Going for another one. He hits it. A lot of punishment taken by both of these men throughout the tournament and in this match. Zandig maybe looking for his finisher. Oh no, he went for a power bomb, but he got stabbed in the face or the eyes. 2 and 3, he got him. Abdullah the Butcher advances to the finals for the 2nd year in a row. All right, match number 2 here in part 3 of TDS3. It is the 2nd semifinal matchup. The winner of this match will meet Abdullah the Butcher in the finals later on in the show. It is FPW Pioneer Deathmatch legend Atsushi Onita against modern day Deathmatch legend, the king of this shit, the god, MDK all effing day, Nick Gage. Nick Gage got here by knocking out Trish Stratus in short order with the choke breaker in the opener. He then won a battle against Neil Carrolls in the quarterfinals. Onita, meanwhile, got here by winning a match over former champion Sabu, the man he beat for the title. Onita would then destroy John Moxley in short order. In the quarterfinals, there's an ace crusher right there by Onita. Big time DDT from Onita. Onita, the former champion, would love nothing more than to win the tournament and get back to another title match against the man that beat him for that belt. Aeroboy, there's the Thunder Bomb. Did he get him? No, the Fire Power Bomb. Only a 2.9 as Gage just able to kick out. Says referee Bill Alfonso, and there's the Bulldog from Onita. Another Fire Power Bomb, and that could be it. No! Nick Gage showing his resiliency. Looking for a powerbomb of his own. No, countered. Shoulders down. 3, no. Able to roll the shoulder up is Nick Gage and avoid the 3 count there. We're only 5 minutes into this thing, and already we've had 2 near falls. Maybe another fire powerbomb. No, a pile driver. Onita from behind. German suplex with a bridge. Did he get into it? No. Gage suplexes into the outside, into the explosive barbed wire boards. There's the choke breaker. That could be all. Is Gage going to advance to the final? No. Onita out at 2. Suplex, no. Brain buster. That could be it. 2 and 3. No. Low blow. Of course, that doesn't matter. There's no disqualifications, obviously, in this match. And if you haven't yet liked this video, leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel. There's also a playlist available with all the shows in That Deathmatch Show 3, all 3 parts, plus a playlist featuring all of the TGPW shows. So if you missed any of the shows, you can watch the playlist, catch up. And as of course, make sure you hit the notification icon so you're notified when new episodes of TGPW go up. That could be it. No! Onita out at 2.9. And another pile driver from Onita. Onita in control here, but as soon as I say that, a mule kick from Nick Gage as he grabs the steel chair. Smashes the back of Onita with that chair. Pile driver from Gage. What's Gage thinking here? I don't know, but a shot to the midsection from Onita. There's the... Oh! The pain thriller from Nick Gage. Shout out to his departed brother, Justice Payne. The pain thriller sending Onita all the way to the outside into the explosive barbed wire boards. Jumping pile driver from Onita. Gage out on his feet here. And a series of elbows from Gage as he grabs a sledgehammer. Another pain thriller. Onita's out on his feet here. Gage with a pile driver. Can he capitalize? Choke breaker. That could be it. The pain thriller, the pile driver, the choke breaker. Is that enough to keep him down? No. What is it going to take to beat Onita here? Nick Gage is pulling out all the moves in his arsenal here. Grabs a bat and smashes Onita in the back of the skull with it. And again, to the neck of Onita with that bat. Big power bomb from Gage. Onita back up. Takes a backdrop driver. How much more punishment can Onita take in this match as Gage swings that broken piece of table? Onita's got the table now. Hits Gage with it twice. Backed into that corner is Onita. And of course, each to the corner posts have boards with light tubes on them. Brainbuster from Gage. Does not go for a cover though. Gets sent into one of those boards covered with tubes. Fire power bomb. That could be it. And he got him. Onita outlasts Nick Gage in this war of attrition, and he moves on to the final. Here we go with match 3 in part 3 of That Deathmatch Show 3. Lots of threes here. It is a non-tournament singles matchup featuring the young goat of Injustice, Hot Fire Myron Reed, against member of the Mutoverse, the alter ego of TGPW champion Kiji Muto, the Great Muta. We saw the Great Muta in part 2 as he fell to Goshizaki. this time taking on Myron Reed. Reed and Shiozaki aligned along with Shiozaki's tag team partner, The Big Show, and the TGPW Deathmatch Champion, Aeroboy, who we will see in our main event, taking on the winner of TDS3. But the four of them aligned themselves against Keiji Muto and his Mutoverse, as Keiji Muto has somehow found the key to the forbidden door to the multiverse, able to pluck variants of himself from throughout the universes. This is plural, the multiverse, if you will. Grabbing a version of himself, of his alter ego, if you will, the great Muta, in addition to another version of himself from the WCW versus the World universe known as Bad Blood, who we saw against Myron Reed in Part 2, where Myron Reed was victorious over Bad Blood. Another version of himself we've seen is a young version of Keiji Muto, known as Young Muto. There's a bow and arrow stretch submission by Great Muta. It's a backbreaker. He loves to follow that up with his finish. There it is, rounding body press off the top. That could be it. 2 and no. The Young Goat kicks out at 2. Myron Reed needs this victory over Great Muta if he wants to have a shot at the champion Muta. Muto, if you will. Muta. I'm going to get tongue twisted and confused here, but this is the great Muta. The champion is Muto. Reed wants a match against Muto, the champion. 2 and no. Big time kick out from Myron Reed at 2.9 out of the rounding body press. Reed off the ropes. But he needs this win here to put himself in contention for a titles match. He feels he should have won that spot for a shot tournament, as he claims that he had Shiozaki pinned, but the referee did not see the pinfall. Power drive elbow from Muta. Catches the foot, does Reed, goes for a quick cover, both hands pressed, and gets a 1. Goes behind, does Muto into the octopus. The octopus stretch applied, but Reed able to escape. This is a drop kick, does Muto. Side headlock applied by Reed. Grinding away on that side headlock as Myron Reed. Shot to the gut and then hits him with the brass knuckles. Does not go for a cover though. Goes off the ropes. Knocks over Reed. Rounding body press to the exposed back of Myron Reed. That back without the chest protector on it. Inside cradle, did he get him? No, gets a 1. Trying to catch the crafty Muta with an inside cradle there. Again with the brass knuckles, risking disqualification is the great Muta, but does not go for a cover. Instead, goes for a drop kick off the ropes and misses. It catches Reed center of the ring with the cradle pile driver. There's a lariat from Muta, rather. Super kick from Reed. Reed off the ropes. Running elbow drop. Into the Captain Crunch. But great Muta quickly back to his feet. Drop kick from Muta. Drop kick from Reed. Reed hammer throw into the buckle. You can see Muta breathing heavy. Cradle pile driver on Reed. Off the ropes. Hooking clothesline. Takes him down. Into the buckle goes Muta. Gets caught with a running knee. But he's biting the man. He's biting the man. He's tearing the flesh. He breaks on 2. But Reed's forehead is now busted open. His blood staining the mat. Swanton off the top to the back of the great Muta. Great Muta in trouble here. That German suplex flipping him over. That release throw. A series of super kicks from Reed. Has him stunned. Boot to the back. Takes him down again and again. suplexes him, this time sending him all the way out of the ring, and I think his head, his forehead, maybe the top of his head, hitting that apron on. As you know, that is the hardest part of the ring. Muta grabbing a chair and now grabs another. 2 count Lou at 11. Both men rolling in at the count of 13. Here it is, no cap splash, but no. Muta too close to the ropes, inside cradle, did he get him? 2 and 3, he caught him. He caught him with that inside cradle. And that was enough. All it takes is 3 seconds as Hot Fire Myron Reed gets a much needed victory over the great Muta. On to match number 4 here in part 3 of That Deathmatch Show 3. It is another non-tournament singles matchup. It is super bad. Kip Sabian making his singles debut in TGPW, his in-ring debut, if you will. With Kiera, Hogan, and Tasha Steelz in his corner, taking on Marty Driptrip with Jade, Cargill, and Kamille Brickhouse in his corner. A quick history lesson here. Marty Driptrip has had an ongoing rivalry with Bad Old JR since March in TGPW, where Bad Old JR and Penelope Ford, Kip Sabian's wife, would defeat the team of Marty Driptrip and Trish Stratus in tag team action. Since then, Bad Old JR and Marty met in singles matches. Both matches were won by Bad Old JR. And even though Bad Old JR has seemingly moved on from Marty Driptrip has not, as Marty Driptrip would continue to team with Trish, along with Penelope Ford, continuing her rivalry with Trish. Hangman's neckbreaker right there for Marty Driptrip, but Marty Driptrip's group includes, of course, Trish, Jade, Cargill, and Kamille, who are in his corner. Jade and Kamille would form the tag team Death by Snoo Snoo, while they would team with Trish and would call themselves Death by Stratisfaction. They would defeat Kiera, Hogan, Tasha Steelz, and Penelope Ford, who had super bad Kip Sabian in their corner, while Marty Driptrip was in the corner of Death by Stratisfaction. We then saw Marty team with Jade and Kamille in the Trios tournament, where he came up short in that. Moonsault double stomp by Kip Sabian. Goes for a cover, hooks a leg, 2 and no. 2 count right there. Again to the top. Again with the moonsault double stomp. Hooks a leg, 2 and no. Marty out at 2 again. Moonlight drive, hooks a leg. Is that it? 2 and no. Kip hammer throws him into the red corner. But Kip then runs into the turnbuckle on the other side. I don't know what happened there. Wait, has him up. GTS. Shoots him off. Spinning soul butt catches him right in the sternum. But a mule kick, reverse mule kick there by Marty, able to escape and hits another moonlight drive. Is that enough? 2 and no. Big time kick out by Kip Sabian at 2.9. Standing Spanish fly, beautifully done as he caught him coming in off the ropes, and no, Kip Sabian, super bad, showing his resiliency as he hits the eat defeat. 2 and no. Suplex from Kip Sabian. Kip going up top. 630 senton connects, but Marty quickly back to his feet. It's taken down with a fireman's carry. Again with another 630, but Marty again back to his feet, but then just gets starched with that forearm shot, that elbow, if you will. Jawbreaker stuns him, and then a headbutt follows it up. Kip Sabian with an offensive display here in this match. An all-out assault on Marty. Marty needs this match. He needs this win in order to get another match against JR. JR wants nothing to do with Marty anymore, but Marty's not finished with JR. Moonlight Drive, is that it? He got him. Marty Driptrip picks up the win over Kip Sabian here at TDS3. Match 5 here in That Deathmatch Show 3 Part 3 is another non-tournament singles matchup. It is Bad Blood against Goshizaki. We talked about it earlier in the show. Bad Blood, a part of the Mutoverse, along with the Great Muta, Young Muto, and the TGPW champion Kiji Muto. We've also talked about Goshizaki, partners with Big Show, and they've aligned themselves with Myron Reed and the TGPW Deathmatch champion Aeroboy. In the ongoing battle between Muto and all of the men vying for his TGPW championship, as Muto, in order to protect his title, decided to surround himself with himself, plucking variants of himself from across the multiverse. As we all know, he has the key to the forbidden door of the multiverse. Bad Blood from the WCW versus the World Universe, representing Mutoverse here in this one. Bad Blood was unable to defeat Myron Reed in Part 2. Can he beat Shiozaki here? Shiozaki was victorious over Great Muta in Part 2. Now he takes on Bad Blood here. Myron Reed, who defeated Bad Blood in Part 2. We saw him earlier in the evening victorious over Great Muta. So Shiozaki looking to make it 2 for 2 for the home team, if you will, over the Mutoverse. And both Shiozaki and Reed, even though they are in a partnership of sorts, make no mistake, they both want to be TGPW champions. They both want to beat Kiji Muto. Wins here for both of these men on these two shows will go a long way in helping their chances of becoming champion, earning a title match. There's a brass knuckle shot by Bad Blood as he heads up top and goes for an elbow drop, but nobody home. Myron Reed able to avoid the contact there. Just a straight shot to the face by Bad Blood. Nothing fancy there as Bad Blood sets up Shiozaki on the top rope. But a nice counter by Shiozaki. A rake to the eyes from Bad Blood. Off the ropes. I don't know what he was going for there, but whatever happened there didn't work out as he suplexes Bad Blood out of the ring. Bad Blood again goes for it all there and misses. Rolling elbow, but Bad Blood able to avoid the contact. Doesn't avoid that rolling elbow though. And then the vicious chop from Shiozaki. Shiozaki with some of the most vicious chops in the business. Trust me, you don't want to take a chop from that man. There's a DDT from Bad Blood as Shiozaki is stunned in another DDT. Now going to work on the legs. Repeated elbows and those hammer blows from Shiozaki. German suplex with release. No bridge, all impact right there on the neck. There's the Go Flasher. That's how he beat Muta. Did he get him here? No. Bad Blood able to kick out at 2. Gowan Lariat turns him inside out. And then a chop to the chest. Rolling elbow, but nobody home. Irish whip sends him off. Catches him with that lariat. Shiozaki is all fired up and the crowd is into this one. The man who claims that he is Noah. Going at it with Bad Blood here. There's a jawbreaker from Bad Blood. Shot to the breadbasket. But there's that face buster from Muta. Sorry, did I call him Muta? Bad Blood. Sorry. Very similar in appearance. Bad Blood, dressed in all red with the black. And red face paint. There's the face buster by Bad Blood. He be clubbering, Tony. He be clubbering. And now there's those chops I talked about earlier. Oh my God, what a lariat. That could be it. 2 and 3. Took his head off with that lariat. Go Shiozaki with a big win over Bad Blood. Here we go, match 6 in part 3 of That Deathmatch Show 3. This is another non-tournament singles matchup, a grudge match if you will. And there you see Daddy, a bionic elbow from Fish Stick Steve Ahrendt, who's taking on Cody James. But Cody James is not alone. He has the other members of TATES, the Alliance, and Steve in his corner. His tag team partner in CNC Destruction, Chris Miller, the Evil Genius Ahrendt Xavier, and the man behind TATES, Windy City AC, Antuwan Clemons. TATES came about as a literal alliance to end Steve. And that was formed way back at our very first show, Guerrilla Warfare, in February. We saw Ken Shamrock, Leo Rush, Nia Jax, Nyla Rose, Cypher, and the Shockmaster, all members of TATES, all failing in their goal to try and eliminate Steve. With all of them defeated, all he had left was Ahrendt Xavier, and he thought once he defeated Xavier that would be it. Of course, referee 2-count Lou Tefano costing Ahrendt that match in the steel cage to Xavier. And afterwards, Xavier making the revelation that he was not the final man, the last to be destroyed. But in fact, the mastermind behind TATES was Windy City AC Antuwan Clemons, and he brought in a trio of new members to the group. There's the spear, hooks the leg. No, just a 1 count as Cody James able to kick out. Those being Cody James, Chris Miller, and the mysterious masked man Metalhead, as the 3 terrorized TGPW rings, attacking Steve Ahrendt not once but twice, injuring his ribs in the process. There's a Kamille clutch, trying to break his back, trying to make him humble, but no. Scoop and a slam by Fish Sticks. Fish Sticks would grab a couple of his friends, and Sky Blue and Axel Rico to take on, finally in an official match, Metalhead, Cody James, and Chris Miller in the T3, that Trios Tournament 2021. Of course, TATES accomplishing their goal in the tournament of eliminating Steve and friends after a rolling lariat from Cody James got the win for his team, pinning Steve Ahrendt to eliminate them from the tournament. Little flip-flop and fly and a bionic elbow, baby. Right into the sushi roll. Another signature move of Fish Stick Steve Ahrendt. Both hands pressed. Did he get him? 2 and no. 2.9 kick out from Cody James. Lariat turns him inside out. James out on his feet, but caught Steve with that stampede. Shot to the bread's basket by Ahrendt. Into the corner turnbuckle he goes. There's a snake eyes and follows it up with a running big boot. Uppercut shot just leveled him. Went to the back of the neck as well. Oh, out the back door goes Ahrendt, but no, gets caught with a pile driver. James to the top. What's he thinking here? Flying kick off the ropes. Not very often we see the big man leave his feet like that. And here's the big combination with the elbow. Shades of the American Dream. Dusty Rhodes. Leaping, running, lariat, and another one. Is that enough? Two, and no. Got caught with that one. Good Ahrendt. But Ahrendt fires back with a lariat. And now getting the crowd into this one. As he's feeling it. The power of Fish Sticks Mania. Running wild as he hits that running bulldog. Irish whip sends him into the red corner, and there we see all three members of TATS immediately hop onto the apron to distract 2 Count Lou. Steve had that submission hold on the testicular claw. They know he's won matches with that thing. And this is what happens when you have 3 guys in the corner. Aaron, unfortunately, out there all alone. Oh no, he's measuring him. Here it comes, the big spear out of the corner. But he does not go for a cover. I don't know how wise that was, but he gets caught, and that's it. TATS couldn't do anything that time. As the testicular claw gets the victory for Fish Stick Steve Ahrendt over Cody James. All right, we have finally arrived at our semi-main event of the evening. It is the finals of That Deathmatch Show 3 tournament. It is the former TGPW Deathmatch champion Atsushi Onita, and it's the runner-up in TDS2, Abdullah the Butcher. Now the winner of this match will win the tournament and then earn an immediate TGPW That Deathmatch Championship match against champion Aeroboy after this match. So that is going to be our main event. And I'll tell you what, whoever wins this tournament has earned it. And it didn't take long for Abdullah to get busted open. And now it looks like Onita, after being sent into the barbed wire boards and explosives on the outside, is also busted open. So he goes into that corner board with the fluorescent bulbs and hits an ace crusher on Abdullah. The man that Aeroboy beat for the title, Onita, in this one. The man that Aeroboy beat to win TDS2, Abdullah the Butcher, also in this match. So both of these guys would love to win this match, would love to get another chance at trying to defeat Aeroboy. And you can see the referee, who's been the referee throughout these death matches, is our good friend, the manager of champions, Mr. Bill Alfonso, a man who calls it right down the middle, daddy. And he's been a great official throughout this whole tournament. He did a great job for us as well for the couple of months that 2 Count Lou served his suspension. So much so that we brought him back for this tournament. It is only fitting that a deathmatch tournament, a man who is known for his time in Extreme Championship Wrestling, be the referee for this tournament. And just like that, Abdullah the Butcher gets the win over Atsushi Onita. And there you see it, the winner of this year's That Deathmatch Show tournament, the TDS3 winner, Abdullah the Butcher. Here we go with our main event of the evening. It is for the TGPW Deathmatch Championship in this landmine deathmatch. It is the deathmatch champion Aeroboy defending the title against the winner of That Deathmatch Show 3, Abdullah the Butcher. This is a rematch from the finals of That Deathmatch Show 2, in which Aeroboy would defeat Abdullah to win the tournament to earn the title shot against Onita. He would then go on to defeat Onita in the championship match to become the champion, as he goes into the barbed wire landmines on the outside. Barbed wire covered landmines on the outside of the ring. Fluorescent lamps in the corners. Weapons strewn across the ring. We've got a kendo stick, we've got a light tube, we've got a chair. Looks like a broken piece of a table. A barbed wire covered bat and a normal baseball bat. And you saw that kendo stick come into play there from Aeroboy. The extreme luchador. The ultra-violent luchador, if you will. Making a name for himself in the DTU promotion in Mexico. Also has competed in Zona 23 in Mexico. And made appearances here in the United States for GCW as well as IWA Mid-South. Competing in death matches in Japan as well. Mexico, the United States, Japan. Aeroboy has done it all. Elbow drop off the ropes and a 2.9 kick out from Aeroboy. The bloody Aeroboy sends Abdullah into the bulbs, and I believe that has busted Abdullah open. Of course, Abdullah also known over the world for his exploits, especially in Japan. A pioneer, many consider, in this style of wrestling, in deathmatch style, in hardcore style wrestling. The barbed wire bat in the hands of Aeroboy, but caught. Backdrop reversal out of the attempted power bomb, pile driver, whatever he was looking for there. Abby swings wildly with that bat and nails him in the head with it. That barbed wire bat again to the head of the masked man Aeroboy, and a third time. And now hits him again with it. 4 times in a row with that bat. Those Kawada style kicks from Aeroboy. But Abdullah fights his way back up to his feet. You can feel the intense hatred here between these two guys. They do not like one another. Catches the foot enziguri though by Aeroboy. And another enziguri. Follows it up with a neck breaker. Gets caught with a suplex. Fans do not like Abdullah. There's the elbow. Is that it? 2 and 3. He got him. And folks, we have a new champion. Abdullah the Butcher knocks off Aeroboy and becomes the new TGPW Deathmatch Champion. There you see it, new champion crowned as Abdullah the Butcher wins this matchup and the championship. We've got a brand new champion. And I'll tell you what, Abdullah the Butcher, regardless of way you might feel about the man, he earned it. Outlasting 15 other men in the tournament, including the former champion Onita. And then defeating the man who defeated him in last year's tournament final, Aeroboy. So Abdullah winning the tournament and then winning the title, getting his win back over Aeroboy. And Aeroboy was a great champion, and he put up one hell of an effort in this match, but in the end, Abdullah is your winner. He is your new TGPW Deathmatch Champion, and it's been one hell of a tournament. I want to thank everybody for watching all 3 parts of the tournament. Again, all of these are available in one handy-dandy playlist that'll be available. I'm sure I'll drop an iCard in the video. There'll probably also be a playlist available. I know there is a playlist available featuring all of the tournament shows, if you missed any of them. And then also, there's a TGPW playlist in general, which features all of our shows. So if you missed any TGPW shows in the past, you can go into the playlist, watch all those shows, get caught up. And if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you have notifications set. So make sure the bell icon is activated under the bottom of this video if you're subscribed to the channel already, and that you're set up for notifications so you get notified when the next TGPW show premieres on the channel. And please like the video, please leave a comment, share the video as well if you like it. That would help out a lot. So yeah, that's it for the tournament. That's it for this show. We will be back in November with another TGPW show. Again, you've been watching The Gorilla Position Wrestling, the most unprofessional professional wrestling in Fire Pro Wrestling. Once again, I am your host, the Swink Dick Swinky. Thank you once again for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.